Control, this is flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
What you're listening to is Paul Barrett. What you're about to see are 3 incredible UFO reports from around the world. Let's get to it. UFOs over Evergreen Aviation, the Space Museum. Don submits this, a photograph. Brent, what do you think of this?
Blake, I like this a lot. You know what I like a lot is that he's going to be submitting this photo so we could all analyze it, and let's share this on Facebook. But the video and what he's capturing on screen, he gets good close-ups of this thing, and Blake, it looks like a shiny silver disc to me, a flying saucer, classic.
Absolutely, Brent. Classic flying disc in broad daylight. Maybe they're around to check things out.
Like, people might say it's a bird, but I've seen still photos with this clarity, and you could obviously make out a bird, its profile, its wings, and this looks like it's a solid shaped disc, in my opinion.
And not blurry in any kind of sort of way. Not moving fast, just basically hovering there, checking things out. Now let's get to the breaking news. What happened today? Discovered by scientists from around the world. Gravitational waves, ripples in the fabric of space and time. Listen to this. Yes, Einstein's theory was right, apparently, as a team of international science announced. This is quite interesting. What's it all about? 2 black holes, a collision, 1 billion light years from Earth, and now this transmission coming into us via laser. This is quite amazing, Brett. What do you make of this?
Well, it's quite interesting. Einstein's theory holds correct. It's proven by him, apparently in his opinion, 100 years ago, and now we have the technology to actually prove it. It's quite fascinating, these new breakthroughs in our universe. This is fascinating, and I love the information. I just hope everything about it is true, and I'm not sure that they're giving a straight up information. We all know they're probably not. We know they're not.
Well, let's just listen to this again. Okay, you heard it. Now, what is this all about? What's this helping us in regards to free energy? We're talking about a star system 1 billion light years away with 2 black holes colliding into each other, and we get this bleep bleep. Wow, that's getting a lot accomplished. I don't know. To me, I think we need to go in another direction to help mankind. We know there are black holes out there colliding. I don't know what that's helping mankind about. Brent, am I just talking or what?
I think they're hiding is what's happening, and they're just giving us bits of information that we all find very interesting, obviously, because we're suppressed on the information. So this is a good day and a bad day in its own sense, just for the information that's not given out.
Well, this came in from the California Institute of Technology and also other scientific teams from around the world. Quite interesting. We're going to move along to making contact, which was made just in our backyard on the big island of Hawaii as a network followed us around, and the network was the Weather Channel. This is kind of new news nobody's heard before. And Brent, let you explain this. Brent, can you explain this one?
Absolutely. During the filming, there was a shakeup within the company. There was a prominent sayer that basically had a good control of the content that was going to be produced on the Weather Channel. It's going to be UFO-based weather phenomena captured in weather anomalies.
That's right, Brent. And also, there was a big shakeup in the company, as you're stating. We filmed this whole episode. He loved UFOs. And then all of a sudden, new president. This happened a couple years ago, but what we're just saying is evidence was suppressed, so we're going to share this to the world of what the major networks don't want you to see.
That's what they do all the time, and we're glad we're here to share that third phase of moon. Nobody's telling us what to do here. We're doing it ourselves, and we appreciate everybody around the world giving us, the information to share it with everybody. This is a great thing that we have the power to do that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Brent. And don't forget to join us on our Friday show, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time this Friday. Now, to the feature of what everybody in the major media didn't want you to see. A summoning over YPO Valley. Enjoy, everybody.
How are we doing? Seeing you again, Reynolds. Reynolds, hey. Good to see you again. See you. All right, Linda. Yeah, how you doing? All right, so we wanted to go over some incredible photographs that Brent and I took, and it was during an event in YPO Valley.
Yes.
And
I remember very well.
what happened was quite magical, and we wanted to go over it right here at Third Phase of Moon and discuss what was captured that night, and also the vortex in the valley and this natural pyramid shape down there. Brent, tell us and lead the story on how this went down. Well, it started out with what was going down was something big. You guys did something amazing right here at Third Phase Moon and for everybody there. So we also drove down in the Jeep down to the middle of the valley where you said the pyramid was down there, and the clouds opened up and we're able to capture it. Tell us about this. It's massive.
It's the middle of the valley, and the pyramid is used primarily for the entry and exit of those ships that needs to come into the Earth. And so what you seen there was a portal, and it is what it is, and it's used for bringing those ships that are necessary to help the Earth and those that will be monitoring the types of work that we do here as humans.
Oftentimes you'll see a blue beam either come down from the sky into the pyramid or beam up from the pyramid up into the sky.
Unidentified flying object.
Speaking of the color purple, this is when it got really amazing, Reynolds, and Brent was there. He's the one that captured the first image.
That's right.
You told the camera crew and us that we wouldn't see it with the naked eye, but our sensitive camera equipment would.
Yes.
And then Brent, you captured this. What got you started taking the pictures? Well, Reynolds and Linda said that the Palladians, a purple ship would be showing itself within 7 minutes. So I just started taking random shots in the sky, and you know what? That's when the thing started to hit right there. I started going over my photos, and right there, right in plain day, we saw a UFO happen right in front of our eyes. And then I started showing it off to the camera crew and everybody else. Wasn't it ecstatic?
It was
It is
ecstatic.
amazing.
Well, they got very excited because what happened is that they saw evidence of what we were talking
With
about.
their own eyes.
And because of this, we illustrated, and this was for the world to see, that our star family exists, and they had to show themselves in a way that people would believe. And definitely all the crew saw it, everyone else saw it, and you folks had an opportunity to take a photograph of it, and
they
there
were-
it was. Not small, but large,
And they
and
were
to the
shocked.
picture. Yes, they were very shocked at what they saw.
It was just fabulous,
And
I could
definitely,
feel them. I knew they were there, and
there were more to it.
yeah,
There were
that's
other
great.
ships all together with them. Along with the purple ships, there were the blue and white ships.
The Syrian.
Things really got more exciting later on in the evening. I passed the camera to Blake, and he caught something himself. Tell us about it. They're watching me pretty carefully when I started to take pictures, and then I started to review them. They're right on top of me when I noticed what looks to be an angel. Tell me about this, Reynolds. What is this? They were shocked when they saw this.
Well, the angel, it was proof to you that this is not only a ship, but there is also a living, holy being that needs to be shown. Two things were shown, a ship and a holy being. You were given this opportunity because you were blessed. And it's because you're blessed. You're blessed to give this to the public and the world. They had to show this for the first time ever in Waipio Valley. And now you folks have an opportunity to get it out and show more of it. This is an angel, a very blessed angel. And that angel has waited thousands and thousands of years to be shown so that people can see it once more again. What a blessing this is.
Reynolds and Linda, let's we did maybe do this again. Come on. Okay. All right. That's right.
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.